Hey, what's up? Do you struggle with piece control and boxing people up? If so, then this video is for you. If you struggle at all with this video will clear it up for you. In this video, I will be teaching you how and when to go for piece control. Also, all the different type of ways you can do it. Plus, I will also have a bunch of replay examples for you, showing you exactly what to do from every angle. If you watch this video all the way through, you will learn something. Also, shout out to y'all and thank y'all for voting in the poll. Make sure y'all stay updated because I will be doing that again. But without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, to start things off, what do we know about boxing people? In order to box someone, you need to build around them. How can you do that if they box themselves up? Do you see the problem? Now let's say they got out of the box. Now what do? There's only 4 main ways you can piece control somebody. There's exit control, building piece, stationary piece, and pre-piecing. I'm going to break down all 4 of these for you real quick. And for now, I'm going to demonstrate everything on this one box. First off, let's start with exit control. Basically, you want to cut off every option or every way they can go. And it's very, very simple. At the beginning of the fight, as you approach, you want to build everything. And when I say everything, I mean mostly everything. You want to build everything that they can even think about building. And that way, they'll only have one way to go. And that makes them even more predictable. Alright, now let's say you're above somebody, right? And you want to make them go to the left, right? If you cut off this side and this side right here, they can either go out the top or to the left, because if they're in this situation right here, if they're in this box, they're not gonna just, run into your piece. They're not gonna do this. They're not gonna go this way either, because they know they're gonna get pieced. And that's how you limit their options and make where they're going more predictable. And this is basically another way of you applying pressure. Let's say somebody's 100 damage weak, in a box, just sitting there. If you do this and spray them or apply any type of pressure towards them, they're going to go out the way you made for them. The only way they don't is if there's a way to go down. If they're on flat ground, this makes it even worse for them. Also, I'm going to have my friend Slur join, that way I can better explain these things. Say what's up.
Yo, what's up?
Okay, so like I was saying earlier, let's say somebody was sitting in a box, right? The first thing you should do is build phase. Basically, you just break the wall and put a ramp, or break the wall and put a cone. And if they have low HP, it's going to make it better, because they're not going to stay in the box because it's too risky. Now I'm going to show you some ways you can do this. When you build phase, exit control the right side and then go to the back, because most good players like defensive healers will go to the back. And if you do this fast enough, you can beat them there. And let's say they don't go this way. The most important thing is that you have more builds placed, once again giving them even fewer options. And this is what it will look like in full speed. You can also do this going to the right and down. Remember, you do exit control first and then build phasing. And then that way they'll run somewhere blindly and run into a pre-piece. You see what I'm saying? You can only pre-piece somebody when they're going somewhere very obvious. What you mainly want to look for is somebody running somewhere without placing any builds. The goal is to get the wall first between you and that player. If you don't have that wall, you cannot pre-piece. Once again, the only thing you need to pre-piece somebody is that one wall between you and that person. And once you get that wall, you can do whatever you want. You can make any type of edit. You can piece control if you want to. You can beta edit. You can do whatever you want to do. Anything is possible once you get that wall. You just gotta be quick. And do you see how when I'm building up, the first thing I want to place is that wall, then everything else comes last? You can catch yourself afterwards, it don't matter. The key to doing this is making sure that you plan ahead for it. Also, you want to face them at all times. If you always place the builds that you know they're aiming for, or the builds that are missing, then you can get the pre-piece off. So always remember, wall first. Hold up, wait a minute. I guess you thought I forgot. Use code Frizzy in the Fortnite item shop before purchasing any cosmetic items. #ad. Thank you very much and I love all y'all. Also hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Now we're gonna talk about building piece. Okay, now I'm pretty sure that we all have seen a montage before, and we've seen somebody building up all the way from the bottom to the top and still boxing someone. And I'm gonna make everything you need to know about this sweet, simple, and short. Basically, you wanna have visual sound effects on and look at the footsteps the whole time. Remember, this is optional, you really don't need it. But if you got terrible headphones and you really don't know where they are, then yeah, just use visual sound effects. But basically, once you're finished building and doing your little 1, 2, 3 combos and stuff like that, you want to try your best to claim their wall or above them with a double edit. Either way it goes, once you get close to them, you need to aim for a missing wall or top. Okay, now do you see how I'm building up? When I'm building up, it's very important for me to get this wall, because if I don't, then I miss my opportunity. And to be honest, if you do have 0 ping, it's easier for you. It should be easier for you. You're more likely to claim the build. And try not to mess up on your edits, because once you mess up, that gives them time to place a wall. Next up, we have stationary piece. That's when you piece somebody up inside their own box. And to be honest, yeah, you should start this off with build phasing. All you really have to do is just take their wall and edit, put a cone, do a peanut butter, or a window, or do a mongrel. Also, when you're approaching a box, you should never use your pickaxe, only your guns. And that way they won't get an edit off on you when you got your pickaxe in your hand. Instead, you want to have your gun on them the whole time while shooting the wall and breaking it. That way, if they do edit on you, all you would have to do is shoot your gun. Now, let's say you did manage to put bills in the other person's box and they noticed and tried to get out the box. That's when you use pre-piece. It doesn't matter which side you go to. I mean, if you see them going a certain way, then yeah, you can try that way, but it really doesn't matter as long as you try a side, because most likely they will run into it. Just make a box for them right next to the other box. Now let's talk about when to edit and when not to edit. Okay, now pay attention, because a lot of people make this mistake. Okay, now let's say you end up facing a cone inside somebody's box, right? What do you do next? What you should do is make a smart edit. You don't want to just blindly do an edit like this. If I make an edit like this, I will get shot. And if you do this, you will get shot as well. Before you edit on your opponent, make sure that you're close enough to this wall. And you don't want to run up to it as you edit. You want to already be on it. You want to already be on the wall before you edit. And let's say somebody was in this box, right? And of course they want to leave the box because you put your cone in it. If you want to, you can hold the wall and only edit as they try to leave the box. And that way you know they won't be able to shoot you back. Also, sometimes you don't need to do a full piece. You just need to do this. Only full box them when you know they're not looking at you. If they're distracted and not looking at you or not paying attention, then that is the perfect time to go for a full box. Also, you need to take advantage of pump editing. When you edit on someone, you don't want to have your map out like this. You want to make sure before you edit on someone, you pull out your shotgun first and then you edit. You see how once I'm done editing, my shotgun is in my hand? That's what you should do, because if you don't do this, you're going to be caught with your map in your hand and they will shoot you. If you do this right, then most likely you'll be able to shoot before them. But anyways, that's it for this video. I hope y'all enjoy, and if you do need any like further help with like the piece control or like placing builds correctly, then I have a video right here in the top right for you. You can look at that. That will help you out. I hope everybody have a good night and sleep well, and a good morning, whatever time it is for y'all. Also, I want to say thank y'all for 2K subs. This happened pretty fast, I'm not gonna lie. I started with 500 on Christmas and now we at 2,000, and I am so grateful. And remember, it's just a game. Don't take it serious. Don't get mad. This game was never meant for all of that. It was just meant to have fun. But anyways, hope y'all enjoy yourself. Peace out and bye. Chicken butt.